teachers and students all around the world. This is FXPassion broadcasting you live on YouTube. Hello Akos, how are you? Hello Alex. Wow, Mr. FXPassion. I'm great, thank you. How are you? King of Swing, hello. Hello Miguel. Everybody, this is Forex Trading Course 101. It's for beginners, and remember what we are trying to do here. We are trying to build the 3 pillars, right? Pillar number 1 is the strategy and or the system. So today we are going to talk about the advanced news trading strategy. Yesterday we learned about the basic news trading strategy. Then we are trying to understand how risk management works inside our strategy and or system. And the big one, the psychology part. Hello Annie, how are you? And what do champion beginner traders say? I am not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis. Hola chefe, como você está? And this is the quote from Mark Douglas, and I have my own quote here on the left. When the market scares the hell out of you, you know, when you lose one and you lose again, and you lose the 3rd time, and you lose the 4th trade, and when the 5th trade comes, we are afraid, right? So this is where I'm telling you, don't be afraid to do the right thing. Keep obeying your rules, everybody, okay? Keep following your strategy, keep obeying your rules. The edge is going to show, okay? 90% of traders still lose money in the Forex market worldwide. Why is that? Well, because of this. Not because of strategy, not because of risk management, because of this one, psychology part. And remember, these webinars are not trading or investment advice, everybody. The webinars are for educational purposes only. And for homeworks or questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and my LinkedIn contact. That being said, let's jump into the market and let's try to learn today, everybody, the advanced, right? So what's the difference? What's the difference between the... Whoa, look at here, we made some profit from yesterday. Breakout, right? Almost 1 per 2. Okay, if this would be the example, it would be a nice one, right? Okay, let's delete a few things. Delete. Oh, I'm in the market, so I didn't manage this one. Let's close the trade, everybody. Let's close the trade. Close position. Okay, there you go. Remember, everybody, what we learned already is that we need to manage our trade, right? We need to manage our trade. Whoop, there you go. We need to manage our trade, so ciao Giuseppe, come stai oggi? Let's put EMA 5 and 8 this time for the news event. EMA edit clone. So it's going to be 8 for the 15-minute chart. There is no right or wrong, everybody. Okay, it's going to be 5 and 8. So 5 and 8 for the 15-minute chart. So we would exit here, right? Okay, there is no right or wrong. It's just an example how to manage the trade, you know. Delete. Are you sure to cancel? Yes, I want to cancel this order. We are out of the market. Okay. Now, talking about the... So yesterday, everybody, we learned about the simple trading strategy. And if this is enough for you, you know, then just use this one. Now, what is the advanced news trading strategy? The advanced news trading strategy is using the Fibonacci. Ouch, right? Ouch. So this is the Fibonacci, and this is the A, and this is the B, AB, and this is the C, and up in here this is the D. Okay, now what is the advanced news trading strategy suggesting is that it's not the same. So this is the simple trading strategy. In the simple trading strategy, we don't care where the market is. Okay, with a simple trading strategy, let's write this down. So this is the simple straddle. Okay, when we are straddling the market, we really don't care where the market is, what level, what resistance point, support, pivot. We don't care. We are just putting our horizontal lines and we are straddling the market. Now, the advanced strategy, it's going to use the Fibonacci's, and what the advanced strategy is suggesting us, everybody, is that is not the same. It's not the same where we are talking about the Fibonacci, right? So it's not the same if the news in the currency pair that we are trading, it's not the same if the news is up in here or the news is somewhere in here, clone and clone, you know, or if the news is somewhere in here, clone, clone. Okay, so this is the difference. This is the advanced trading strategy. Okay, so the market was something like this and the market is like in here. Okay, so sideways movement, right? Still the basics are not going to change. We are still going to check the 15-minute chart, but talking about the orders, the buy stop and the sell stop, then this is going to be a different story. Hello MHB boss. MHB, we can talk after the webinar about incubation, okay? I'm sorry I didn't have time to finish the conversation. Okay, now let's talk, everybody, this one first, up. Okay, what if you find, so tomorrow is news day, and this is just an example. What if you find Canada JPY up in here according to the Fibonacci? So the market didn't hit the D yet. Okay, so the market is a few pips above, or pipettes or points, whatever you want to call it, everybody. Okay, so the D extension, let's make it green and something like this. Okay, the D extension is up in here. King of Swing is saying, sir, is there a better way to manage the trade than using EMA cross? Yes, it is. Or indicator that reacts sooner than the EMA cross. King of Swing, you have the same question as Alex had yesterday. There is no right or wrong. You need to find your style. Okay? You can use EMA cross, you can use cancel and replace. You can use parabolic SAR, you can use Ichimoku, you can use Fibonacci, you can use anything, but it must be in sync with your trading style. There is always a better way, but there is no perfect way. No strategy, system or indicator, king of swing, is going to prevent you to have losers. If you're a beginner trader, everybody, please, I beg you, accept when I say there is no perfect strategy. There is no hidden secret. There is no holy grail. Please accept this. You are going to save you a lot of time and money doing the research. And I'm telling you from experience, because I did this, you know, I was searching and changing and testing and back testing for 5 years, robots, EMAs, jumping from one strategy to another, not accepting the losers. And then one day I went to Warren Buffett and I talked to the guy, and he told me every trader and investor has losing trades. And I said, really? And he said, if you didn't get this until now, well, you better not invest or trade, you know, or you may use none. No, I would disagree here. You must use something. I mean, if you are talking just about indicators, that's okay. Miguel is talking about indicators, you know, but you must have something, everybody, to manage the trade. Okay? Don't let your winners become losers. Could you explain this news analysis with Ichimoku? I can't, because I'm not using Ichimoku and I never used it. Okay? Passion, can you explain pitchfork? I have no idea what pitchfork is. I can't explain this, you guys. I never studied, I never used. Ichimoku is the same. I never studied Ichimoku, I never used. Okay? But I can teach you Fibonacci's if you want. Now, up in here, so this is the simple straddle. Talking about the Fibonacci, everybody, does it make sense to buy stop up in here and sell stop? If you're a beginner trader, everybody, and if you didn't watch all the lessons prior to this one, if you didn't learn the Fibonacci's, please go back to the Ducascope YouTube webinar page and start to learn from lesson number 1. You cannot take part in the conversation right now if you didn't learn about the Fibonacci's. And for the one who knows the Fibonacci, let's make a poll, everybody. Who in here thinks that it's okay to have both orders when the news trade comes? To have the buy and the sell. Okay, so does it make sense to buy stop in here? Okay, does it make sense to buy stop in here? And the same question is going to go here, and the same question is going to go here. And clone, and this to sell stop. We're going to have the sell stop. Does it make sense to sell stop, clone, and the same question is going to be here, and the same question is going to be here. Miguel says only sell stop order. Why is that? Echo says not okay both. Why is that? Let's explain to the beginner trader, everybody, why only sell stop order, or maybe why not both. Let's try to explain logically, okay? It needs to make sense to the beginner trader. Akko says sell stop. King of swing only one. Which one? Which one? Which one, everybody? Now, remember, this is where things get a little bit complex, because maybe we are in an uptrend, you know, market shooting up and down, and you know, let me see what would be the Fibonacci retracement. This would be the Fibonacci. Okay, so this is the uptrend, something like this and something like this, and we are here right now, going sideways, right? The market didn't quite hit the D yet. Let's make a little bit higher, okay, just a few pips higher, pipettes, whatever, points, okay. And remember, when you are looking at the chart is going to be something like this. Okay, the chart is going to be something like this and something like this, you know, and this is the example. Ako says sell stop. Alex says can be both. No sir, both in the middle case, yes, but let's go step by step. Let's address first this one. We are almost at the D extension, so for the beginner trader who is thinking, oh, we can do both, no, you can do both as a simple straddle, yes, but talking about the advanced news trading, the answer is no, you cannot do both up in here. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but it's not wise to do it up in here. Sell stop order, yes, you are near the D of the set of the extension, exactly, only buy stop order in the lower case, sell stop, I mean the upper part, yes. So the answer is, does it make to buy stop? No. Okay, no buy stops in here, because, as Ako said, because the market is near the extension, and after the market hits the extension is going to reverse. And this is a Fibonacci rule. Okay, it's a Fibonacci rule. No buy stops in here because the market is near the D extension, and after the market hits the D, it's going to reverse. It's just a matter of time. So remember, everybody, remember that one is going to be the stop loss of the other, so not to waste the time, right, but just graphically, if this is your risk of the buy stop, you know, and working with the Fibonacci's, the D extension is your profit level, so this trade really doesn't make any sense. Okay, do we agree on this, everybody? This news trade, trading the news according to the Fibonacci's, doesn't make any sense from risk-reward ratio. Do we agree on this? And I would love to see somebody say, no, I don't agree, so we can have a conversation. Do we agree, everybody, that this trade, talking about risk reward, doesn't make sense? So we are using the rules of the Fibonacci, everybody, before we straddle. Because the market works in the Fibonacci sequence, right? Most of the time, of course, not always, but most of the time. Agreed, agreed. Anybody please disagree? So we can have a conversation. Everybody, if it doesn't make sense, just ask, you know. There is no right or wrong. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Oh my god, what if it's a stupid... There are no stupid questions when you are a beginner. Don't be afraid to ask questions. There are no stupid questions. Agree, agree. Nobody has the courage to disagree, huh? No, but it makes sense. Okay then, well, if it makes sense, better. Okay, now, what about the sell stop? What about the sell stop? So, the Fibonacci works. The Fibonacci as a pattern works until the market stops out, meaning breaks the A, right? So we have all this fall available to us, you know, in order to take advantage of the market, right? So does it make sense to sell the market? So tomorrow, when it's news time, and if I have Fibonacci at some D, could be the 15-minute chart, the 2-hour chart, 1-hour chart, whatever, you know, does it make sense to put just the sell stop order? Sell limit or sell stop? Sell stop. Alex, sell stop. Remember the straddle? Sell stop. You have the buy stop in the case that the market is going to go up, and you have a sell stop in the case of the market is going to go down. Okay? And one rule, everybody, which is the most important, I almost forgot. The Fibonacci that we are using, the fibs that we are using slash monitoring are the 1 hour and 2 hour, not 4. Okay, the fibs that we are using and monitoring in order to apply advanced news trading strategy is the 1 hour and 2 hour, not the 4. Okay, let's explain a little bit more. We are here, not the 4, because news events have a maximum duration of 7 hours. Wow, right? Wow. Yes, everybody, when you are news trading, whatever price action you have after the seventh hour, it's not news related anymore. You need to learn this, everybody. You know, oh, the market is shooting up because of the news event. No, it was 3 days ago, you know. It doesn't work this way. Oh, but the market is shooting up. Not because of the news event. News events, and those are statistics, everybody, not by me, but from the more intelligent guys, you know. The news event has a maximum duration of 7 hours. Every price movement after the 7th hour is not news related anymore. Okay? Which of those new strategies is better? The one that you like. Some traders don't like the advanced trading strategy because it's too complex, you know, and it's okay. Use the straddle, the simple one, you know. On the other side, the other traders, they prefer to use the advanced trading strategy. So there is no right or wrong, everybody. Okay, now, does it make sense to sell stop in here? What is the answer? I'm not going to buy because I'm almost at the D extension. Should I short the market? Let's make a poll. Who in here thinks yes? And who in here thinks not? Does it make sense to me to sell stop? Just in the case that the market is going to push down. The news is going to be bad. So the market is going to retrace. I'm sorry, in the upper position cases, price is not reached that level yet. I'm sorry, but I think this can't be a sell. It's not sell limit, it's sell stop. You are correct, Alex. It's not sell limit, it's a sell stop. Let's make a poll, everybody. Who thinks that it makes sense to short the market? Ako says yes. Anybody else? Anybody else? Yes, yes, yes. Great. Okay, now the answer is yes, but it also depends, everybody. You need to check where the news is, alright? Yes, I'll stop. Okay, it makes more sense. Talking about the Fibonacci now, if this would be the example, everybody, now we need to check the past support levels. Okay, this is 1 and this is 2. Okay, it's just an example. So if you have past support in an uptrend, you have an up structure, up market wave, up uptrend, then you need to address this. Okay, so from the Fibonacci standpoint, it makes all the sense, yes, but you need to address other parts of the market, which are, and one is past support. Okay, and you need to be aware that if this is your risk, just graphically, you need to check if you have enough space from one point to the other. Quadrant. Okay, and if you have enough space, then it's up to you if you're going to enter, yes or no. Okay, now if the news is bad, then the market is going to push down and until the first past support, and then something is going to happen. Okay, we don't have the crystal ball, everybody. Oh yes, you do. No, I really don't, you know. We don't have the crystal ball. So yes, we have space. Okay. We have space to fall here. So we just a quadrant, you know, to symbolize our risk. So the quadrant is 1%. So we are going to risk 1% and we are going after 1% until here. You know, this is past support. You know, just to be aware that something is going to happen here. What is going to happen? Well, I don't know. I have no idea, you know. We don't have any idea what is going to happen, but at least the market can fall until past support. Now, if the news is bad enough, the market is going to retrace a little bit and then it's going to push forward to the next level of past support. Okay? So somebody is asking, yes, but shouldn't we risk 1 and go after 2? Yes, this is the plan. This is the plan, it's still the plan, but we need to monitor and manage our trade, right? So if the news is bad enough, he's going to retrace a little bit at past support and then he's going to push further down. Okay? So tomorrow, everybody, if you are not going to trade, news trade, at least watch the price movement on the 15-minute chart. You are going to see maybe this kind of market behavior. Okay? And you are going to say, oh, this makes sense, you know. FXPassion told us. So this is one. Now, what if the news is not that bad? Just an example. So the market is going to react to past support in an uptrend, and then maybe it's going to pause a little bit, and then it's going to go back up slowly, you know. So those two things can happen. Okay, and what is the third one? Well, the third one is the whiplash, you know. The third one is the market going up and down and staying in the middle. We have no control over this one. All right. So this is one. Okay. Just check. So before entering the market blindly, oh yes, I can sell stop the Fibonacci because we have room to fall. Just check up if there are, how near is the past support. Before we move forward, everybody, does this make sense to you? Does this make sense to you? Giuseppe says yes. Miguel, yes, sell stop. Any short when downtrend is confirmed. Any, yes, but this is not a news trading strategy. Everybody, don't mix apples with bananas. Any, you are right, you are correct. It's a way, but this is another strategy. Everybody, news trading is one, pattern trading is something different. So shorting the downtrend is a different strategy than news trading. Okay, Annie and everybody else? Does this make sense to you? Alex, what guarantee that price will revert after news? It may not revert always. Alex, we have no idea what the price is going to do. Sometimes it stays sideways, sometimes it's not moving at all, sometimes it's rallies like crazy, you know. We have no idea what it's going to do. And there are no guarantees, Alex, about anything. I mean, there are two. You are going to die. This I can guarantee you. One day you are going to die. You know. And 20 years ago it was you are going to pay taxes. Well, today is not even this one, you know. If you are smart enough, you don't need to pay taxes, you know. But this is another conversation, you know. But the only guarantee that we have, we are going to die one day, you know. Talking about trading, I'm joking of course, but talking about trading, there are no guarantees. I mean zero, you know. Akos is saying, but you have to adjust your stop loss too. Yes sir, absolutely. After the market moved, then you need to manage your trade. Yes sir, very good Akos. And he says yes, king of swing makes sense. Okay, I understand. Now, of course, everybody, if in this example, right, if this chart would not have past support in here, then it's easier, right? It would be down here. So we have, woohoo, we have a lot of space for the market to fall, right? Until where? Well, until the next, I mean, until the first level of past support. I mean, it's just an example, you know. Do you can trade all the Fibos or just the original? Zuelius, answer. Talking about the advanced news trading strategy, answer only the original. Great question, Zuelius. Only the original one on the 1 hour, 2 hour chart. Great question, thank you very much. Okay, so we addressed this one. Does it make sense to sell stop in here? Edit label, or so the answer is yes and no, yes and no. Maybe we need to check other parameters from the chart. Okay, technically speaking yes, but we need to check other parameters from the chart. Alex, maybe I receive immortality and stay young and never die. Man, sure, of course. And when you receive immortality, call me, you know, I want to buy it from you. Akos, I mean, according to Fibs, your stop loss should be at the D. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Akos is asking a very interesting point, everybody. So what about the risk, you know? So you can straddle the Fibonacci, you know, so you are going to short the market. Now you have two options to put your stop loss. So the one is going to be above this straddle, okay? But Aquas is also saying, well, why don't we put the stop loss at the D? You can do this. You can do this. Just remember that you need to check that you are going to earn at least double, you know? Okay, so if you are going to increase your risk in points, okay, just be aware that you are going after 2 times. Okay, and there is another great question on the other streaming platform. Passion, what if the risk reward from the first pass support is not good enough? Great question, great question, great question. What if, so this is about Akos. Yes, you can put the stop loss above the D. Okay, now great question, everyone, is this one. What if the risk reward, talking about pass support, is not good enough? What should we do here? Well, I would say you need to choose, everybody, or to stay out of this trade. And somebody's already typing, yes, but what if the news is bad enough? We don't know. We don't know. We don't know this, everybody. So, talking about risk management, you know, this would be a risky trade. You don't know how bad the news is going to be. And because your past resistance, I mean past support, I'm sorry, because your past support, it doesn't give you the chance for the market to fall, you know, maybe this is a risky trade, you know. And then comes the, as usual, yes, but, you know, yes, but the market, this is luck. Do you want to trade based on luck, everybody? We don't have a clue what is going to happen tomorrow. And if you have a trader that says yes, invite him to class here, because we need to talk. Yes, I know the market. How the hell do you know that the market is going to fall? Because I know. Well, can you guarantee? If you guarantee, I'm going to give you my money to trade. And if you lose, I'm going to take your house and your car and your cat. No, but okay, so we agree. No, it's a stupid example, everybody. We don't know what is going to happen. King of Swing, that's mixing apples and bananas, Akos. Well, yes and no. Yes and no. Akos can choose that he's going to use the D as a stop loss. It's okay. But also, Akos needs to earn more. The Fibonacci have few tools how to use all them together, like extension retracement. Easy answer, Alex. Go back to the Dukascopy YouTube webinar page and start to watch the lessons. Everything is there. King of Swing, you're asking why I lost the track. What you are asking about? Why? About why? Okay, everybody, so great question on the other streaming platform. Here, if this would be the example, you need to make a decision. Passion, what would you do? I would stay out of this trade. I would not straddle it. Okay? If I am at the almost at the D extension, and if I am near some pass support, I would not enter this trade. But this is me, you know, you can do anything you want. It's up to you, everybody. You are not getting this yet, but it's your trading business, you know. You need to decide for yourself what you're going to do and accept the consequences, you know. Do you want to gamble this? And if you win, okay. And if you lose, still okay. Just be accountable, you know. Okay? Very good. We will not cover everything today because we don't have time, but let's move to the second one. So we addressed this one. What about this one in here? The market is in the middle. Okay, and we have the same two questions. Does it make sense for us to buy and to sell? Does it make sense? Right? In the end, everybody, this advanced news trading is not that difficult if you understand the Fibonacci's. You are just combining the simple straddle with the Fibonacci rules. What do you think? Let's make a poll, everybody. Does it make sense for you to buy in here, sell in here? Both? Yes, sir. Anybody else? Both. That means that in the order, in the other end, if we are close to the A, then you would not buy stop. Miguel, I think you meant you would not sell stop, right? Not buy stop, but sell stop, right? In the middle you can buy and sell. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, everybody, hopefully you are getting this. You can do both much easier than up in here, right? Right? Now, what is the difference? What do you need to pay attention here, everybody? Both 50-50, yes. Now, what is the difference here? What should you pay attention is the same. So you need to pay attention about past support levels. Okay? But the other one, more specific, is, let's make some space. So, Alex, just give me a minute. I need to explain this first. You know, what you need to pay attention, everybody, is that maybe we are not just at the A, but so this is going to be like this and clone. Okay, what if we have a confirmed C? Okay, this would be a challenge. Now, if you don't have a confirmed C, it's all the same, it's a simple straddle. Now, if you're going to use the advanced news trading strategy, what if your C is confirmed? So we are at the C down here, and as you can see, everybody, your C is confirmed. Then what? Okay, we have a confirmed C. We have an 80% chance the market to reverse. Not guaranteed, it's still an 80% chance for the market to reverse. And remember, everybody, the market can do anything it wants. It can go up, it also can go down and break the A, right? The market can do anything it wants, but we were talking about probabilities, you know. What's the answer? Can we do both? Should we do both? Is it wise to do both? And there is no right or wrong there is no right or wrong answer to this one, you know. Alex is asking, buy and sell at the same time or place orders for buy stop and sell stop in the middle case 1. Yes, sir. So what would be the answer here? Well, going up it's easy, right? If C is confirmed, do not put sell stop. Well, it's not a rule per se, you know. Passion, what are you doing? I'm still entering both in here, but I'm paying close attention to the C, you know. What does this mean? This means that if the news is bad enough, everybody, and remember, you can have a Fibonacci in reverse. The same rules apply to a down Fibonacci. Okay, the same rules apply. The up Fibonacci is just an example for you to understand easily graphically, but the same goes for the down Fibonacci. Some currency pairs have a down Fibonacci, original one. Okay. One more time, Zuelius is saying, if C is confirmed, do not put sell stop. Miguel says yes, not sell stop. Annie says buy. Ako says only buy stop. Okay, so there is no right or wrong, everybody. Buy stop makes sense, right? Now, Passion, what you are doing? I'm doing both, okay? But I'm paying close attention to the price movement. So if the market goes down, okay, because the news event is bad, and then if the market makes 2 higher highs and 2 higher lows, then I'm out. This is me taking, oh Passion, but you are going to have a loss. Yes sir, but this is me taking advantage, you know, because again, we have no clue what is going to happen tomorrow. But, and again, as we are talking to those webinars, everybody, are not trading advice, you know. We are just trying to teach you and make sense of different market behaviors, you know, how to play chess with the market. So what I would do in here, I would still enter the sell stop, but when the market breaks out on the downside, if the market makes 2 higher highs, and it doesn't really matter where, could be down in here, you know. As soon as the market makes 2 higher highs and 2 higher lows on the 15-minute chart, yes. Now this is why the traders, most of you guys, don't like the advanced. It's a little bit complex, isn't it? So I am monitoring the Fibonacci on the 1-hour chart, on the 2-hour chart, okay? We are still going to straddle on the 15-minute chart, knowing where this 15-minute chart is on the 2-hour chart, okay? And if and when the market makes 2 higher highs, 2 higher lows on the 15-minute chart, then I would close the trade. Yeah, maybe it's not the perfect technique, you know, but it works for me. Okay. What if the market would fall? Well, I'm not going to risk this, you know. I cannot trade based on what if, you know. What if the sun is going to shine tomorrow? What if the dog is going to eat the cat, you know. What if? I cannot trade based on what if. But I can for sure trade on what I see. And if the market is making 2 higher highs, 2 higher lows, this is what I'm going to see. What would you do, everybody, when you see the market broke down and then it gives you some profits, but then it starts to make higher highs, higher lows? What do you see? Would you rather trade on what if? Oh, I'm not going to close the trade. What if the market falls? Would you rather trade with what if, or would you rather trade with trade what you see, meaning the market making higher highs, higher lows? we have 1 more minute, everybody. What would you do? What would you prefer? Miguel is asking if the C is confirmed, we should enter in favor of the CD extension. Answer is yes. May this interfere with news trading? Answer is no. News trading, everybody, is news trading. The Fibonaccis are the Fibonaccis. You can enter a Fibonacci trade when it's news time. Just be clear not to mix apples with bananas. What does this mean? This means that if you are going to enter a Fibonacci trade during news time, then you need to manage your trade according to the Fibonaccis. Make sense? So how would this relate to the charts, right? So I would have a 2-hour chart in here, just an example, okay, just an example, and I would have a 15-minute chart here, okay. And what does this mean? This means that this would be the down Fibonacci on the 2-hour chart, but I would be straddling this one. This would be the straddle. It's not that difficult, believe me. You just need to be aware where your 15-minute chart is. So the straddle, where is the... There you go. So this would be the straddle, right? Okay, this would be the sideways movement. Just an example, right? So I need to be aware, talking about the advanced news trading. So this in here is on the 2-hour chart, is this in here on the 15-minute chart. Okay, and until the market falls, it's okay, but as soon as possible the market would show me 2 higher highs, 2 higher lows on the 15-minute chart, then I would get out. Yeah, maybe it's not the best, but it works for me, you know. You have all different kinds of tools and strategies, everybody. You need to trade and train and backtest, you know, and sooner or later you're going to understand what works best for you. Make sense? Okay, everybody, see you back tomorrow. Today is Thursday. I'm going to take out next week the number 2, nobody's interest for months, okay? So number 3, next level number 3, if you are losing time and money, and if you are not capitalizing on trading opportunities like news trading, especially if you are losing or missing entries and setups, you might consider trading with a professional charting software, next generation, and take advantage of technology. And no, it's not a platform, it's just a charting software, okay? JForex is both, it's a platform and the charting software, okay? But if you want to not to lose or miss trades, you might consider another charting software. Okay, everybody, see you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, you are going to tell me. I'm going to be so curious tomorrow, everybody. Tomorrow is news time. Okay, hopefully some of you are going to share your experiences. Oh, I news traded on the demo account, the USD JPY.